Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Erin. If you have never been here, this is my channel where I like to talk about all things beauty, makeup, which I did a makeup video today using some newish products, as well as movies. I love doing first time reactions. I will link some down below in the description box if you want to check some of those out, as well as my other hobbies like books and panning and whatnot. So if you're interested in any of those topics, then definitely think about subscribing down below. Hit that little subscribe button. I would be so happy for you to join the fam. But anyways, today I'm going to be doing a book haul. So we're going to some more book content here. I've got a couple new books recently. I've been looking at a lot more booktube here on YouTube. And so one channel I want to mention is Cameron Chaney. I hope I'm saying his last name right. But he does a lot of content on books and particularly a lot on horror as well, horror novels and horror books. And I've been watching his videos on the Goosebumps, his collection of Goosebumps books, as well as like all of those like teen and mid-grade horror books that I used to love and still do. I do have a little collection of Goosebumps books as well as Fear Street. So those were my favorites growing up. And of course I have some other ones as well. I also always loved Christopher Pike, who was another one I really loved in like middle school, high school for like teen, middle grade horror. And so he's inspired me to pick up some more books from my childhood. And I also want to finish my Goosebumps collection. I used to have pretty much almost all the Goosebumps books, but then we moved, my family moved out of state, and so I couldn't bring all of those books with me. So I've been trying to gather all of my Goosebumps books that I used to have. I used to have like all of them. Now my collection is very sad. I'll put up a picture of the Goosebumps books I have right now currently. I want to fill out that collection, and I do whenever I go like thrifting for books and stuff, I always look for Goosebumps books as well as Fear Street books as well. But I have a couple books here that are not Goosebumps or Fear Street, but they are some like teen mid-grade horror books and some other books I've collected throughout the month. So I wanted to show you guys my haul that I have here. Well, maybe not throughout the month. We're at the beginning of the month, but the ones I've gotten so far. So I decided to go ahead and do a book haul. Let me stop talking and go ahead and show you the books. Let's get into it. All right, you guys. First up, I'm going to show you some of these point horror books I got. Like I said, that channel I was watching, he inspired me to go get some of these. I've got these off of Thrift Books, which is an online thrift shop for books, basically. So these are all used books. They're in pretty good condition, actually, all of them. And so if you don't want to be, going and buying new books, if you want to use thrifting, which is always good as well, to reuse the books and not create as much waste, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, that's the joy. Someone needs to love these beautiful books. So I got 3 of them. This one is April Fools. It's no joke, it's murder. And it's by Richie Tankersley Cusick. I am so sorry, I probably butchered that guy's name, but here's the book. And again, like I said, I got this off of Thrift Book. These were all between about $3 and $5. Oh my God, somebody has a card in here. Somebody left their card inside of this book. Between $3 and $5. So the condition is not the absolute best, but I'm just glad to have it in the collection. The next one I have is this one that is called The Window. These are all from that, like I said, point fiction or point horror. This one is by Carol Ellis. I think I've read some books by her before. She's seen the killer and the killer has seen her. Cool little tagline. And there's the back there. Again, like I said, all of these books were very, very affordable, and they were all published by Scholastic, as you can see. And then this one is called Funhouse. You Can Die Laughing by Diane Ho. Am I saying that right? Maybe. Love that cover art. That's pretty fun. Very creepy looking. All of these are very short. I could probably finish reading these in like a couple hours, honestly. But those are going to be looking great in my collection. Put it in probably near my Goosebumps and Fear Street books, because those all kind of go in the same sort of category. I also got 2 thriller books from this website called Thriller Book Lover, or Thriller, yeah, I think Thriller Book Lover. It's a website that combines makeup and books, which is like right up my alley. That's kind of what I do here on my YouTube channel, combine makeup and other topics like movies, particularly horror movies and books, and I love a good thriller and a good horror book. So I went ahead and picked up an eyeshadow palette from the site as well. They have books and makeup, like I just said. So here's one of their eyeshadow palettes. It's called Thriller Book Lover, and here's what it looks like inside. One of the shades came a little bit broken, that black shade, which is terrible because it's a black, so if it gets anywhere, it's going to be pretty bad. It has 2 pressed glitters in it, which I don't love, but I just could not pass up this. I couldn't pass up this palette. It's perfect for a reader. It has the shades Antagonist, Mystery, Crime, and Fiction for the top row. Then we have TBR, Thriller Books, Secrets, and Page Turner on that second row, and then Psycho, Investigation, Sleuth, and Suspense on the bottom row. So that's just super cute. Also got a little lip gloss. Let me grab it from this site as well. Okay, you guys, unfortunately I cannot find it, but it's a little lip gloss that is shaped like a pencil and it says writer on it. Maybe I threw it in my purse. I don't know where it is. Yikes, but I'm gonna have to find it. But anyways, the books I got from the site, from the Thriller Book Lover, are these 2 ones that I have here. So I have this one first, which has black eyeshadow on it because that palette is broken. Wow. Alright, this one first is called Near the Bone. It is by Christina Henry. So the synopsis of this one sounded very interesting to me. That's why I picked it up. So it says, a woman trapped on a mountain attempts to survive more than one kind of monster in a dread-inducing horror novel from the national best-selling author Christina Henry. So I've never read anything by this author, but I thought that synopsis sounded very, very interesting. And then almost in the same vein here, I got this one called An Unwanted Guest. It's also kind of set in the kind of cold, wintry atmosphere. It's by Shari Lapena. I hope that is right. Ooh. Also got a little bookmark that came with the order. And this one is about these people that get snowed in an inn, and someone, the guests start turning up dead, basically. So kind of a mystery thriller there. So I'm excited about that one as well. Okay, last 2 books I have for this haul are my books that came with the Book of the Month subscription that I have. And the first one is the actual book that came was one of the picks for the month. There's usually 5 picks. You pick which book you want, and it comes with your subscription that you pay every month to get the book free delivered to you, and then you can add add-ons to that. So this is my pick for the month of June, and it says it on the back there, super cute. This is called Half Sick of Shadows by Laura Sebastian, and it's basically a different take on the Arthur legend, King Arthur, and all that good stuff. So I'm interested to see how they've changed that little story up. And there's the main character, Elaine, is going to be kind of the change up with the story, I guess. So I'm interested for that story about Arthur and Camelot and all that good stuff, seeing how they changed it up and what's different about this one. Like, why is this one a good pick? And then my other one I added on to my Book of the Month order is Imposter Syndrome. This one is by Kathy Wang, and it is a book about 2 women, and they are like, one is like a foreign spy, I believe, and then the other girl is kind of working in the same company as this girl, and I think she kind of figures her out. So I'm interested to see. That is a very terrible synopsis of this book, you guys. Really terrible. Maybe I can read a little bit of what it says on the inside here. So in 2006, Julia Lerner, a recent university graduate in computer science, is living in Moscow when she's recruited by Russia's largest intelligence agency. By 2018, she's in Silicon Valley as COO of Tangerine, one of America's most famous technology companies. In between her executive management, blah blah blah, and work and gender, blah blah blah. She funnels intelligence back to the motherland, basically funneling information back to Russia. So basically like a spy, like I said. And now Russia's asking for more, and Julia's getting nervous. So Julia's kind of like stuck in between her home country, I guess, or country, or maybe that's not her home country, but she's like just spying for Russia. I don't know. But now they're asking for too much. And then Alice Liu is a first-generation Chinese American whose parents are delighted she's working at Tangerine, which is a successful company. Too bad she's slogging away in the lower echelons. Recently dumped and now sharing her expensive 2-bedroom apartment with her cousin Sherry. One afternoon while performing a server check, Alice discovers some unusual activity, and now she's burdened with too powerful but distressing suspicion. Tangerine's privacy settings aren't as rigorous as the company claims they are, and the person abusing this loophole might be Julia Lerner herself. So basically, Alice kind of catches Julia in some of her espionaging. That's not a word. But anyways, the book sounded interesting, so I picked it up and added it on, and I kept seeing ads for this book as well everywhere, and I'm like, okay, stop showing me these ads, I'll pick it up, okay, I will read it. And so I went ahead and read the synopsis, and I feel like that's really interesting. Not my usual cup of tea as far as what I like to read, but sounded good enough, and it was at an affordable price, so I went ahead and added it on, and I'm excited to read that one. So all right, you guys, literally minutes after I just finished filming this video, I'm popping back on here. You probably didn't need to know that, but anyways, I got these 2 books in the mail just like literally seconds ago. So there are 2 more of these like little horror books from, you know, for kids and teens or whatever, more like teenagers. Yeah, this one is Carol Ellis, The Stepdaughter. Having a new father can be murder. He's kind, he's thoughtful, he wants to be a happy family. He's their stepfather, and he may be a murderer. Very much sounds like the Stepfather movie, which I did a whole review series on, you guys. If you don't know, I'd reviewed all the Stepfather old ones, the trilogy. It'll be linked down below in the description box if you want to check it out. And then I got this other one by Christopher Pike. Like I said, he was one of my favorite ones when I was in middle school and teenager. And this one is called The Scavenger Hunt. Pray they don't find what they're looking for. Cool little cover there. The hunt is on. School is almost over. A secret club on campus had organized a scavenger hunt for the entire senior class in small groups, and with the help of cleverly planted clues, the kids are led throughout the city and then deep into the nighttime desert. The sponsoring club has promised a wonderful prize for the first group to reach the goal of the hunt. But for Carl Timmons, a troubled young man who has recently lost his best friend, the hunt will become a nightmare. Led astray by his love for a strangely beautiful girl, he will wander far from the others and back into the haunted past, where the line between the living and the dead is blurred and broken. This one's a little bit rough looking, like it's dirty back here, ew, and it's a little, you know, marked and scuffed on this cover. But I got both of these also from thriftbooks.com, so again, they're used, which is always good, I think, to go for thrifting for books. It's you know, it's nice. Get them at an affordable price. You don't have to pay full price for them. And, you know, giving these books a good home. So there's 2 more books I got for this beginning of the month haul. That's my book haul, you guys. That's what I picked up. I don't know if I'll read all of these books in the month of June. I still have other books from my book of the month orders that I need to read, as well as some other books I've picked up and previous hauls that I haven't gotten to. So I will see what I end up reading for the month of June, or what I'm going to be putting on my TBR. But those are just the ones I picked up at the beginning of the month and at the end of May. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed something out of it. Definitely hit the like button down below, and I will check you guys out in the next video. Stay safe. Adios.